We want to move on to the Eaton Fire now. That's in Altadena, which has turned deadly, killing at least 5 people and burning 10,000 acres. Homes are still burning tonight.
And we see flames right behind our Gio Insignares. He's live in Altadena, where he has seen homes, businesses, and schools burned to the ground. Good evening, Gio.
Good evening, Pat, Juan. That's right. It's just everywhere we go, there's always something. There's always a hot spot. There's always some destruction. I mean, it is such a sight to see. And I want to walk you through this new location where we are here at, because there's something all around. Just behind us, you have hot spots here at these, whatever is left of these homes. I mean, it's striking to see. And then as we pan, and you notice it down power lines too, we'll have more on that in just a second, but you pan, you see even more hot spots. In front of us, you have the charred remains of vehicles. I mean, it is barely a car out here in front of us. You notice fire crews in the back, and we actually just saw some earlier, just a few minutes ago before you came out live to us as well. There's a bit of a smoldering, looks like the end of a power pole here at the end of this last car as well. Just so many hot spots, so much smoke still out here this evening in Altadena. And as we give you a bigger perspective here, this is something that I almost took for granted and not noticing before, because it's so dark out here in that you don't notice how many power lines are just down, and you have to be incredibly careful because you don't know if they're active, you don't know if they're not, and how, you know, with our news trucks, they are particularly high too. So we've had many instances tonight where you notice it and you're like, well, nope, stop, pause, reverse, and then just find another way around, because they're so well hidden here, invisible almost, in these neighborhoods, in these streets. And then you notice this giant pole just inching its way out and just curved out. Just behind it there, you see some crews doing some structure assessment. It seems like a couple of them toward the back there. We saw a handful as well doing it on these homes to our right. But again, these hotspots continue. They're lingering. Smoke is rising throughout the evening. You have to make sure not to breathe so much of it in. It's just so overpowering and overwhelming here in this area. I mean, every single one of these homes, and you have neighborhoods like this, streets like this, blocks like this, where all of the homes are gone. And then you go over, and then somehow there's a collection of homes that were spared from this devastation. And it's striking to see. But so far in this glow of night, all you can notice is the fire, is the heat, is the glow of red that pops up. And as we bring you back around here to these crews, these are the 4 that we were talking about earlier. It seems they look to me to be the same 4 that have just been taking a look at all of these structures surrounding us at the moment. A couple fire engines also drove by us here. They just keep kind of going back and forth, not necessarily congregating in any one particular area, all of them, because there are so many different locations and so many different hotspots and fires jumping all over the place. But as I bring you back around, it's a lot. And it's a lot to take in. And there was we actually just ran into someone about half an hour ago who was coming by, and that's such a striking difference from earlier when we were talking about it's so easy to catch someone during the daylight seeing what's left of their home, and then at night no one's around. But we did catch someone, we had a conversation with him, and luckily his home was spared, but he had a lot to say. We're going to feed that back to you and make an effort to give you a sense of perspective coming from him and give you more looks at all of this that's going on right now. It's certainly a lot. Guys, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Gio, thank you so much.